Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. In the previous episode, after getting out of Blighttown, we found the Firekeeper had been slain, and Lautrec is missing. Well, there's nothing we can really do about that. Unfortunately, we can't upgrade our SS Flask anymore, because, well, the Firekeeper's missing, which is bad, but the only clue we have is his black eye orb. We'll worry about that later, but for the time being, we need to talk to my pyromancer buddy right here.
Well, I see you made it out. Yeah, I made it out safely too. I have my pyromancy of the Great Swamp, so I can usually manage with a bit of care. Oh yeah, by the way, I can share my spells with you. I think you have a knack for it. All you need are the materials. I'll be pleased to help you. And unless you find the magic's unsavory. Yeah, wonderful. I'm sure that they'll be of some use, some assistance. Well, let's get started right now.
So this guy is actually a very important NPC if you're a pyromancer. We could also talk to the guy in the Chaos Covenant. I think it's the Daughters of Chaos. Don't exactly remember. And they can upgrade your pyromancy flame, because pyromancy does not scale off any of your stats. It is solely, no pun intended, dependent on what level your pyromancy flame is. We're going to get it to +4 for the time being, and that'll power up our pyromancies a fair bit. He also sells some pyromancies of his own. Iron Flesh used to be really good, but now it's not so great. Also takes a lot of slots. Combustion is relatively short range. Fire Orb is kind of good, but I like my Fireballs more personally. He sells more of those too, and Flash Sweat isn't really that great. But if you want to try him out, all you need are the souls, and he'll sell them to you.
Goodbye then. Come back if you find anything new.
So yes, a very helpful NPC. Now our pyromancies are going to be doing a little bit more damage. Also, the guy we rescued in Lower Undeadburg is right over there. But I don't really feel like talking to him, and hey, what's up here? There's a couple more people here than I remember. I wonder what's going on.
What have we here? You look awfully raggedy. Times are grim. The least you can do is look sharp. Don't you dare meet my lady like that. You might scare her off for good.
I'm not even hollowed. I mean, I'm in armor just like you guys. You apparently aren't too impressed with me. Maybe this lady without shoes on has something for us.
You are undead as well. Then we've no time to fraternize. I have my mission and you no doubt have yours. We must not let this curse overcome us.
Jeez, cold shoulder much? Yeah, these guys really don't like us all that much. So we're gonna leave them be, because, well, the lady was right. They have their mission, and I have mine. We're gonna go to the next area in the game now that both the bells have been rung. Turns out the Crestfallen Knight was telling the truth, more or less. So, hey, that's great. We'll know our destiny soon. So that's cool. And yeah, there's a couple new people in Firelink. Oh, I think I missed one character. We could briefly get a hint to his appearance, but we'll be back to do that a little bit later. For the time being, we need to hit my boy Andre of Astor, because we have a lot of those large Titanite shards. Also, we have the Ember we can give to him, since we got that in the depths. Should probably hand that over to the guy. I'm sure he'll really enjoy that. So we can craft some better weapons for us. Actually, not really better weapons, just upgrade the one we already have, and make it +10 at some point, which hopefully we can do in this episode. That's my goal, at least. But before we do that, we're actually going to attune our magic. I haven't showed off the magic screen yet, but this is how you select the spells you want. Our Great Chaos Fireball we got for joining the Chaos Covenant takes up 2 slots. Currently, we only have the 2 attunement slots, so we can't really use Power Within and Great Chaos Fireball. But that's fine, that's fine. We'll eventually in this episode hopefully get some more attunement slots so we can have a little bit more spell diversity. I do recommend you have a long-ranged attack for something we're going to do inside of this next area, so keep that in mind. And Andre, I got something nice for you.
Why, that's a fine ember you have there. I could smith some mighty weapons with one of those. Why not lend it to me? Magnificent! You won't be disappointed. I can hardly wait to get started.
So now he can modify our equipment and ascend our scimitar to +6 and onward. Very helpful. All we need are the required materials, and he'll do it. Alright, let's actually get to... I think we can get it to 8, yeah. It's going to be very helpful for this next area, because it's kind of rough.
Don't get yourself killed, neither.
Yeah. Also, we can give him another ember, which we found... Where did we find this? Oh yeah, after the Moonlight Butterfly boss battle.
My, that's a rare ember you have there. I've seen one of those before. It's the ember of a divine blacksmith. Might you consider leaving that with me? I could produce divine weapons with a flame such as that.
We most certainly will, because later on we're actually going to need a divine weapon for a specific area. You're not really going to need it, but it definitely does help, and really important. Learn his gesture. Hoorah. Just kidding, it's not really that important, but it is pretty cool. It's actually, I don't think we showed off the gestures yet. Basically, you can switch them around. And yeah, I think we got hooray, and we got... Well, what is it? Let's use hooray. Looks pretty cool. It's like, hooray! Yeah! It's kind of makes you stand there for a little while. Kind of one of the longer animated things. But regardless of that, though, it's time to go to, well, a very fun area. If not a little bit challenging. This area, the first time I played the game, it's pretty much my nightmare, but now I think I'm a little bit better at it. But follow my tips and you'll be good to go. Watch out right there, because there's a trap and it's going to shoot arrows at you. Welcome to Sin's Fortress, and say hello to the man serpents. Ooh. Yeah, I like to run away from them a lot. Those guys are a bit rough, but eventually we'll get a weapon that sort of stun locks them if you don't already have a +8 weapon or such. So this level isn't necessarily about combat, it's about maneuverability. I'm just gonna walk around, you don't mind me, okay. Because there's a lot of traps and a lot of crap going on. So look at this crap, man. It's crazy, and we got a very obnoxious enemy type here. Very annoying, and we want to dodge that attack if we can. And then step on this trap to kill both those guys chasing us. Oh no, we blocked it, oh no. Not good, not good. I guess we have to use force. And backstab them. Yeah, these guys are pretty strong. They have a lot of health, actually. So we gotta make sure to knock them out. And, oh, this person still survived. Let's show off our great Chaos Fire. Oh, there we go. Does a little bit more damage than the normal fireballs. Mostly because we ascended our flame a little bit. So really quickly, though, let's open up this chest. And get some large Titanite shards. Yeah, there are actually a lot of Titanite shards in here. A lot, actually, so we're going to be grabbing some of those. Over here, we have a man-serpent sleeping. Let's not disturb him, though. It's a bad idea, really. And come over here, and oh gosh, another one. Meh. This gets hit by the rock, but it doesn't do a lot of damage, so that sucks. Guess we'll just let him stay there. Just keep getting hit by the rocks, I guess. Why not? Sounds like a good idea. Oh no, we actually kited him into here. Oh, can't parry that. Oh gosh. His shield broke me. Watch out for that attack. You do get a parry frame in. We can't parry that one, though. It's so annoying. Oh, man. I need to not fight right here. I think that's my problem. I need to actually see his attacking animations. And that could probably help. There we go. A little bit more damage than that giant boulder somehow. Not really sure how that works, but hey, whatever. Take down that man serpent. Recommend you do it. And right up here we got a lot of rocks that are falling down. Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the butt. We're gonna have to traverse them though, because we want to meet someone who, well, came into this area. And let's not fall down. That sounds like a bad idea. Let's roll in here, and unfortunately we're gonna have to bust down some more of these man serpents. I'm gonna use some of my great chaos fireballs here just to do a little bit of damage. The great thing about the great chaos, no pun intended, is they leave behind this sort of residue. And the residue will do damage, basically, if they stand in it. Just like Quelaag. And oh man, taking a little bit of damage. A little bit too much, actually. These guys are pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my goodness, especially if you can't parry them. Oh! Let's actually get behind him. Oh man, he got behind us, goodness. So I need to heal very badly. Let's do that right now since he missed. And no, he hit the second attack, so let's chill out a little bit. Don't want to parry that attack. That's the one I'm looking for. There you go. Thank you so much, Mr. Manserpent. You're such a nice guy. Yeah, parrying, pretty darn useful. Oh no. Gosh. Got a man serpent greatsword right there. Probably one of the best strength weapons. Just like the demon great machete. Really handy if that drops. I recommend you pick it up. And hey, it's our buddy Siegmeyer. He was sitting in front of Sense Fortress and now made it inside.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall. Or a ball, to be precise. I'm afraid I'm a bit too tough to be outrunning those things. So here I sit in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak. Perhaps I could try some rolling. Bah, no chance. My head would spin.
So yes, he gives you a little bit of a hint there. Every time we find this guy, we're going to want to talk to him for something that'll happen pretty much at the end of the game. And now we're going to have to wait for this rock. And then run up this slope again. And make it to where we were before. So yeah, those man serpents, goodness, they did a lot of damage to me. I'm already down to 4 Estus. Goodness, it's definitely pretty bad. We'll be fine though, we'll be fine. There is a chance to get some more Estus in this area. So don't sweat it, even if it is a little bit far away. Ooh, let's get over here though. And we gotta worry about this little... I want to call them ladies, but I'm pretty sure they're also male. They just kind of look a little more feminine, I guess. Once you come inside this fog gate, be prepared, because the man serpent out there is gonna come in. I think they will. Yep, there you go, right on cue. And I think, yeah, we're gonna get sandwiched right here. It's kind of unfortunate, but we'll be fine. Let's manage our stamina, though. And then, oh, that wasn't a backstab? Really? Well, this would be a great place to use a great Chaos Fireball, though. Because they're both going to get hit by it, and they're going to get hit by the residue left over. And they're both going to go down. I really love that spell, but unfortunately we were down to our last one, which sort of sucks. Right here is a reverse arrow thingy. See, it's right there. If we step on this, it'll shoot arrows, but luckily I know it's there, and we can just roll out of the way. Pretty simple, pretty simple. Right here, though, we're basically going to have to get naked. Yeah, actually, no, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Let's see if our helmet's on. Because there's a boulder, and we're going to have to outrun it. So once you see the boulder, run as fast as you can up these stairs. And then you're going to have to roll at the end, depending on how fast you are. And yeah, we did it. Yay! That's why I got the hooray! That's why I got the hooray thing. I got it. That's why we did it. Anyways, so now we can move this ball wherever we want. We're actually going to push it right through here, though, because it's going to unlock something for us. And is anything over here? I think there is. Oh yeah, that's where the ring of steel protection is, which you should probably grab. We should probably get that. Let's see. I think I did this correctly. Yeah, we're just going to leave that there for a little bit, and then we're going to let that snake guy down there get killed. He was sleeping. Let's knock him out. Maybe one more boulder ought to do it. Maybe one more boulder after that. Maybe. Honestly, just don't want to go down there and fight him. And alright, down he goes. So now for the time being, we're going to push this back to where it was. You may call me crazy for doing this, but we're doing it for a reason. Anyways, now that has been done, you got to be careful. Wait, is he dead? Okay, his body was just moving around. I was really concerned. I was like, he should be dead. You may remember this was the man serpent sleeping. And we destroyed the wall behind here, leading to the entrance. We're going to do this because there's someone we can rescue in here. Now, if you do not have the master key, like I do, you should probably get it. But you cannot open up this cage till a little bit later into Sense Fortress. But I do. I will be showing you where the key is because it has a lot more purposes than just freeing this guy. But yeah, just keep that in mind. For right now, though, we're just going to use what we have.
You seem quite lucid. A rare thing in these times. I am Logan. I'm a bit cooped up, as you can see. I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free. I'm old and empty-handed, but I could repay you with knowledge and sorcery. This place is melting my mind. The inactivity is repressive. Oh, heavens! my travels, but I must log a few things first, and I owe you a favor. I will return to Firelink Shrine. Speak with me then, so that I may impart my sorcery.
Yet another sorceries tutor. He's a lot better than the other guy, though. Yeah, keep that in mind. Getting him out of there is definitely good if you're interested in magics. And here's a soul of the hero. But that's not all we have to do here. There's a couple more goodies that I want to... gotta stop saying goodies, man. It's an addicting word, I guess. It's embedded in my childhood. More or less. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff we want to grab here. So it's going to make us a lot stronger. Did the ball change yet? Be careful, though, because the position of this ball can change without you actually touching it. I'm trying to see... No, I think it is in the same location. So that's good. Quickly, though, let's come up here, and I'm going to feel really stupid if it did change. Okay, it did not. And get the steel ring of protection. Yeah, inside this chest. Don't worry, nothing bad's going to happen for opening it. It increases your physical defense. Yeah, it's pretty great to have. Considering we didn't really have another ring, and equipping a rare ring of sacrifice would be kind of pointless, wouldn't it? With that out of the way, though, we're just going to backtrack a little bit to where we blew up those people with our fire attacks. And that darn sound! If you hear that, that means the position of the ball chucking machine, the pinball machine, I guess, has changed. So you gotta be careful. You're probably going to have another... yeah, another boulder getting chucked at you, but same thing as before. Just run up here. Won't kill you in one hit. I mean, I don't know how much vitality... well, I guess that's a good way to show how much damage it does to you. Won't kill you in one hit. And yeah, so let's actually put our armor back on. We don't need to avoid this boulder anymore. What we're actually going to do is we're going to wait for this ball to hit this room a little while. So I'm going to make a cut right here really quickly until I'm done waiting. And alright, after waiting for 6 boulders to pass, we're finally ready to get our ring. The boulders in the next room should be all stacked up, so we're going to push this to the north really quickly, then go down there and get our reward. Now, if done properly, which I really hope I did properly, because I'm kind of finicky sometimes, we should get a very valuable ring, which is going to help out if we ever have to farm any stuff. And yes, it looks like we did. So you're going to see that these boulders have been stacked up quite a bit, actually. And now they got knocked into here, and then they go all the way down there, which is kind of cool, actually. I can see that. On this corpse, though, is a covetous gold serpent ring, which boosts our item discovery by 200, which is really, really good. And inside here, if you have any Lloyd talismans, that'd be a good idea. We're going to have our first mimic in the game. Sorry if I spoiled it. So let's examine this chest very briefly. It's moving. Very, very slightly. Also, the chain is a lot different than other chests in the game. What's up with that? Well, if we throw a Lloyd's talisman at it, it's a mimic. Yes. If you open up this chest without throwing a Lloyd's talisman at it, it will attack you. Yeah. And depending on how much vitality you have at this point in the game, it's pretty much a one-hit KO, which is really bad. So, we could just let this guy sleep, but I feel a lot better about myself if I punished him for being in here. Ugh! Do a lot of damage to him. And yes, now it's going to stand up and reveal its true form, this really disgusting, creepy-looking thing. It's kind of scary. What's even more scary about it is it can do its grabbing attack, right there, we saw it, which will pretty much do as much damage as you can withstand, which would obviously be bad. It doesn't have immense vitality or anything, so knock it out with ranged attacks, and you should be fine. And hey, 1,000 souls isn't bad either. And yeah, 1,000 souls, not too bad, not too bad. I'll take it. It's pretty good. So now we're just going to wait for the elevator now that we got all those things. The lightning spear, though, could be very helpful in this area if you do not have a very powerful weapon. Currently, I think my weapon is good enough. Just pretty decent damage, so I'm pretty happy with it. And alright, let's actually come over here. No, we don't go this way. Have to go back up here, and I really hope... okay, good. I changed the direction that this boulder machine is going. So yes, you can use that lightning spear. Lightning does not scale off of anything, actually. And we're going to activate this switch real quick. Yeah, don't want that to hurt you. You could use that to both beat the boss and these man serpents. It seems like they do not have very good electricity resistance, which is true. They don't. So you could use that, but personally, I'm going to be sticking with my scimitar. We may use it on the boss, depending on how, what's the best word for it? Ambitious I'm feeling today, I guess. Oh goodness, can you parry today, John, for crying out loud? Garbage, man. Need to definitely get off our Lloyd's talismans, though. So we may have to Estus up. Oh my gosh, I can't see him. I can't see him. So annoying. We need to save our Great Chaos Fireball, though, for something we're going to have to do very soon. Gosh, I just want to get you out of the way. Goodness. Alright. Let's block that attack. Use our own... broke his poise. Nice. And he stopped attacking. Sweet. So now that guy's been taken care of. We're going to come up here and... oh gosh. I did not mention it yet, but these enemies, if you fight them in melee range, have an attack that is very scary. Those swords they're using inflict a lot... oh gosh, wrong thing to do. A lot of bleed damage. Very quickly. I'm trying to see if they'll do it. Doesn't look like they are. You probably will be one-hit KO'd if that attack connects. So just be careful of that. A lot of things in this area can kill you in one hit, it seems. Because it's true. Okay. Over here we have some optional large Titanite shards I definitely want to grab. Because you can never have too many of them. Alright, let's... This guy's pretty scary. Let's just let him do his little combo. And do our own attacks. A lot of damage. Ooh, we need to Estus up. Woo! Let's come over here really quickly. I've never done this bad in Sin's Fortress, man. I'm kind of... say it a lot, but I'm kind of... not really embarrassed isn't the right word, but kind of sad because I can do so much better. But oh well. It's just a gosh dang video game after all. Alright, so let's come over and pick up our reward for beating up that man serpent. We're seriously down to our last Estus, man. Gosh. Just because I'm not used to parrying all that much against those guys, but yeah, oh well. So up here, we're almost in the clear. We're almost to the next bonfire. Actually, the first bonfire. There's only one bonfire in this area. Unfortunately, we're going to have to get past this chick. This is why we brought the Great Chaos Fireball, because we can get her from far away, and it'll melt her face off. Yeah, pretty cool. Now we have to deal with this very narrow passage, and more of these pendulums. Aren't very fun. I'm just going to make a run for it, though, and leap at the very end to get out of there. And unfortunately, we triggered that. Which sucks. Oh well, just be careful of that. Is there anything over there? No, there is not. Step on this other... actually, no, let's not step on the other switch. And get to the fog gate. Once you step through this fog gate, you need to hustle. Because there's basically a giant throwing boulders at us. Yeah, you need to run really quickly. To where I'm about to show you. Anywhere where there's like black soot, you should not stand in. Because that is where a bomb may be able to land and hit you. Simply fall down here, though, and hey, we made it to the bonfire. All right. Not bad. We still have our human form. So we can just kindle this for one humanity. And we got our SS back. So we survived Sin's Fortress. Oh, gosh. Actually, wasn't that hard, but hey, whatever. Really quickly, I think I'm going to use... where on earth is it? We're going to use this soul of a hero we found to give us 10,000 souls. Yeah, kind of nice. I'm going to level attunement up one space, just so I have a... actually, will that give me another attunement slot? No, it won't. Next level up should give us a third attunement slot. And that'll be awesome, because then we can use more spells. Yeah. So, just drop down here, and yeah, just loops around like that. Pretty stinking cool, actually. And this is the main section of Sin's Fortress. Once you made that bonfire, though, the hard part is honestly over. The rest of it is really a breeze. Over here, I believe, large soul of brave warrior. Pretty helpful, get more souls. Here should be some large Titanite shards, and over here we have a familiar face looking outward to the fortress. Yeah. Tower Knight's back, so watch out for him. Ooh. This one actually is a lot stronger than the one we fought in the Undead Parish. So be careful of that. Oh man, that was not good at all. Gosh, he broke my guard there. Let's just roll behind him though. Do some of our own attacks. And yeah, he's a little low HP. Wonder if he's going to ask us up. Nope, won't get the chance. Sorry, bud. Can drink our own. He dropped a large Titanite shard, and this is actually a respawnable enemy. So if you want to farm large Titanite shards on that guy, probably don't do it there. It's not the best drop, but you most certainly can farm it if you want. Anyways, up here is an optional area, and who is this poser? Who do you think you are? This is Ricard, and he has a rapier, and it's everyone's favorite weapon, because it does billions damage, and blah, blah, blah. We're just going to ignore him. And come into this area where it's a lot easier to fight him. Yeah, because, well, I can actually use my scimitar. Oh, man, did he just parry me? Oh, my gosh. What am I doing? What am I doing? Let's roll out of there really quickly. Yes, just up. Gosh, I can't believe how that happened. I mean, come on, he has, like, the parry shield. Goodness. Alright. This guy is not easy, but we're a little bit stronger than him. If I could actually use my weapon, that'd be great. You know, it's just pyro. Pyromancy! Yay! Let's do 1 billion damage. Not sure if he S's or not. You know, let's find him over here. We'll bait him into switching to his bow really quickly. I'll give us time to heal up. Oh, he's not going for the bow, it seems. Oh, really? Not gonna use your bow? Your bow's pretty good. Sure you don't want to use it? Well, either way, he's dead. He will 100% of the time drop Ricard's rapier, which is a really good dexterity weapon. But I don't know. It's a little. Believe it or not, it's a little bit overused more than the crest shields. So, might be skipping on it. Don't worry, both these chests are not mimics, and they have pretty good rewards in them. A divine blessing, which could be a gift you got at the beginning of the game, heals everything. Really great, and a ring of rare sacrifice. Rare ring of sacrifice, yeah. Even if you get petrified, you will not lose your souls, and you won't get petrified. It's pretty good if you have that on. So, pretty good. But I prefer the ring of sacrifices, because I honestly don't get petrified that often in this game. Don't really run into too many basilisks to get petrified on. So yeah, that was a little bit of a diversion. Just thought to show those 2 knights off. It's pretty helpful. Unfortunately, we ran out of a lot of Estus because Ricard is crazy, man. Just does a ton of damage out of nowhere. Very quickly, though, there is someone very important that I want to show you. And I want you to be fooled. Do not fall into his bait. We're going to jump over this chasm really quickly and head inside of this tower, where we're going to run into the crestfallen merchant after we break his table and furniture. Yeah, pretty sure he's way more upset than he used to be now.
Ah, what? What? Who are you? Ah, another undead, eh? I took my sense fortress alone, but I'm no different from those vile creatures. I was driven by conceit. Ah, you think you're different? That you can handle it? Yes, I remember that feeling. For I was the same. So, let me help you out. With your soul searching.
This guy sells some sort of useful stuff. Black fire bombs are reasonably priced. Green blossoms, which have the same effect as our shield, but is only temporary. He also sells large titanite shards for 4,000 souls apiece. That's not a good price. Later on, we're going to run into a guy that can sell them for much, much cheaper, and also the fact that we already have 7 of them, so it's really not that important. He sells some great swords, great axes, Baldur shield, which is actually pretty cool, and the tower shield, which we can also get for free. He also has Sigmayr's armor, steel armor set in Baldur, if you're curious about that, and some elemental resistant rings, if you're interested in that.
Nothing at all? Fine then. Rush in like a naked babe and be skinned alive.
Really? Because I think I'll be okay. Anyways, now that's been taken care of, we can actually head down here, which I recommend you do. I'm going to need to drink another Estus. So I just really don't need to die here. I mean, I really got to level my vitality up a little more. I feel like I don't have a lot of HP. Put too many souls into dexterity and not enough into my actual health. But we'll get a ring that boosts our health momentarily. Right here we have a soul snake person trying to use their really strong attack and bleed me to death. But it ain't gonna work. And they were guarding the cage key. This is what will open up those cages for Big Hat Logan. Very helpful. It's kind of lame how they put him almost at the end of Sense Fortress when you can access Big Hat Logan in pretty much the beginning, but hey, I'm not FromSoft. I don't design the games, I just play them. So now that we have that, this actually has 2 uses. It will create a shortcut back to the Undead Parish, believe it or not, which is really stinking handy. We're going to be taking advantage of that because, well... Okay, I was really worried I want to make that jump. Because now that we have a lot more souls and a lot more large titanite shards, we should probably visit Andre again. And yeah, that's the thing that'll unlock it. Over there is a boulder who guards nothing. It looks like he's guarding something important, but he really isn't. So we can come up to either of these cages, open them up, and go inside. It's a very handy shortcut and a very useful elevator, so you don't have to do all of Sen's Fortress over again. Whatever you do, make sure you get that key and activate this elevator. Yeah, it's pretty helpful. And yeah, I think we have to block right here because he's going to attack us. Probably going to use a homeward bone to get back because there isn't really too much I need to do. I mean, we did miss a couple items, which I mean, I've said a bunch of times. This isn't a perfect walkthrough. If I knew where every item in this game was, that'd be kind of amazing, actually. I think there's one over here I could have grabbed, yeah. It's probably just some souls, really, just, you know, nothing too great. And yeah, we're just going to run up to Andre and reinforce our weapon to +10. Yeah, definitely 7 large Titanite shards be enough to get the weapon to 10. So we're going to do that now that we've got the large ember. Let's rest right here to get some of my Estus back. Burned through a lot of it in there, goodness. I think we had to like Estus 15 times, kind of crazy. I'm usually a little bit better about pairing the man serpents, which makes me kind of upset, but hey, whatever. Andre, how you doing, man? Give me a large fry, give me a scimitar +9 and a scimitar +10. That's unfortunately all Andre can do for us. Really can't do much outside of that, which kind of sucks, but hey, he's only human. He can only do so many things. But eventually, though, we will meet someone who can make our weapon a little bit stronger using Demon Titanite and some boss souls. Really quickly, though, let's level up our attunement one more slot, get some more vitality. And yeah, I think that's good. Level 40 right now. Not bad. Oh, I rested this bonfire. Darn it, I'm an idiot. Well, that means I'm going to have to take the elevator back up to Sen's Fortress, so I'll meet you guys once I've done that. So long, suckers! Yeah, just take the elevator back up, and, well, we're back where we were. It's a pretty great shortcut, if you ask me. Yeah. And don't worry, the other cage can be used too, so don't sweat it. Don't even sweat it, man. It's fine. They're good shortcuts, I promise, man. They're alright. Anyways, enough being stupid. Let's go take on the boss of Sen's Fortress and complete this area. The boss is, well, you can do it the hard way or the easy way. I'm going to be doing the hard way just to show you guys. And wow, that guy is not very resilient at all. So yeah, Fog Gate is right here, but before we do that, there's a big guy up there chucking fire bombs at us. If you take him on without taking that guy out, it's going to be really hard. Really hard. So to alleviate some of that difficulty, I'm gonna do a summon really quickly. Just because I know you guys have been pretty curious about the summons. I apologize, these episodes were recorded well in advance. Sorry about that. Right here we have my favorite summon in the game, Iron Tarkus. He is really, probably the best summon in the game in my opinion. He's just so tanky, his shield has really high stability. He always gets in there and does a lot of damage and hardly ever dies. Iron Tarkus is pretty cool. We're going to use him not on the boss, which I do recommend you use him for the boss. You won't miss out on a little bit of souls if you're having trouble with the boss. He is extremely useful. We're going to use him right here to help us take down this giant. And yeah, this giant, you need to take him down really badly. You're going to have a hard time against the boss of this area if you don't. Really quick though, let's get out of this attack. And oh my gosh, Iron Tarkus, move. Move, goodness. It's blocking my way. That attack is really hard to block, but thanks to Iron Tarkus and mine attacks, we should be able to knock this guy out. And one more swing. There we go, nice. He'll drop a Titanite chunk every time that you attack him. And there's the boss of this area. Gosh, I hate him so much. Iron Tarkus, buddy, you did amazing, but that's all I need you for. You have the black separation crystal, no matter what character you start. Don't worry about it. It's for online play mostly. If you invite someone into your world or they're not being extremely helpful, you banish them, you get somebody new. That's basically how it works. With that taken care of, though, a couple people were a little upset with me that I kept using the pine resin to beat bosses. I don't see why, because the game gives it to you to use, but I'm not going to use my +10 weapon here. Our scimitar is actually going to do less damage to this boss because he is weak to this lightning spear. So I highly suggest you use it if you're having problems. It's kind of helpful. Say hello to the Iron Golem, the boss of Sen's Fortress. He has a lot of attacks. He has a grab, a bunch of chops, he has a stomping move, and they're all kind of hard to dodge. So I like to get him in the center here And now we're going to start going to town on him. I like running through his legs a little bit, and now we're going to dual wield. I kind of want to avoid that grab. There we go. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Let's just do that too. So, Iron Golem literally has an Achilles heel. If we attack his heels enough with a lightning weapon, or actually it can be any weapon really, he will eventually fall down and let us do a ton of damage. Ow. That really hurt. Yeah. I don't recommend locking on to this guy because it really doesn't honestly help that much if you're trying to aim for his knees, or his heels, I guess. And there he goes. He's starting to feel it. He's like, oh man, getting a little wheezy. So we're going to keep attacking him. Notice we're not doing a whole lot of damage. That's because the lightning spear is a lot weaker than my scimitar. But since this weapon is given to you, you're pretty much supposed to use it against him, is what I always felt. Let's not kick. Let's continue to stab his knees here. You can do this and actually knock him off the stage, which be careful because you can also fall off the stage, which you obviously don't want. Let's just keep up the attack though. And when he's kicking, you can actually hit his other knee really easily. Let's get away from the grab. We don't want that because he can throw us off very easily. We're going to pull him a little bit over here. Oh gosh, he did that sweep attack. Wasn't expecting that at all, actually. Let's roll under his knees and just continue our barrage, man. This would be so aggravating if I was him. Some guy stabbing you in the shins, man. Must suck. Gosh, I feel bad for the Iron Golem. Oh, what? Come on, man. That is such... I totally rolled out of that. I didn't, though, because he had me in his... I was close enough to him where it counted. It's going to S us up, though. This guy actually... He should be dead by now, but I'm using the spear, but hey, whatever. Let's get him out of that again. Just keep hitting his stinking shins. It's really helpful to have the grass crest shield here, because you have a lot of stamina regen. You know what? I hate you, Iron Golem. Gosh. If a guy came into my house and started doing this to me, I would certainly be irate. Gosh, alright. So let's just, I don't know, he's almost done. Iron Golem's not impossible, really. It's just kind of big and tough. Not really tough, just durable, I guess. And one last attack, and the boss of Sen's Fortress goes down. We got to hit a little too much. But hey, we got a core of an Iron Golem. And a humanity. Not bad, not bad. We should get, yeah, 40,000 souls. Double what we got from Quelaag. Which is pretty cool. And now this circular light thing appears in the middle of this area. Guess we better touch it. Ooh. Guys, we made it to the fabled city of Anor Londo. After ringing the 2 bells and getting through Sen's Fortress, we are the first undead to reach the fabled city of the gods. And in the next episode, we're going to explore this land and see what we can find. So see you guys then.